Hi guys, welcome to Wednesday, December 18th, 2019. These are your daily tarot cards. I was drawn to this deck by Spirit. It is the Fairy Tarot deck. We are 7 days away from Christmas. Happy holidays, enjoy them. And Hanukkah starts on Sunday. So the Fairy Tarot deck is what I'm reading from today. We have the Princess of Autumn, the Princess of Winter, Three of Autumn, and Renewal. So a lot of us are having a lot of self-doubt. A lot of us are sitting there and, thinking about our actions, where we have come in this year, everything that has transpired. And Spirit is saying they got your back, that you are on the right path right now. You are exactly where you need to be right now. I was going to say something I could totally forgot. Forgive me that I'm congested. It's just like an ongoing thing. So the Princess of Autumn, so that's what I was going to say. So the Princess of Autumn and the Princess of Winter, they've gone through the cycle because they were the Ace of Autumn and the Ace of Winter, and now they have grown and come through the cycle where they are now the princesses. So now they are now ready to move to the next phase of life. Maybe it's queen, becoming a mother, or that career, or whatever you choose to do in your life. So this is all about coming to a milestone, ending of a milestone, and moving on to the next phase of life. Some of us are reaching that milestone of 40 in 2020, and it's like you've reached halfway of your lifespan. God willing, it's longer, and it's, we're coming to that different phase of our life. Don't let it phase you. It's just a number. Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous, happy news about career, promotions, or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So maybe there's something that we've been thinking about doing, and Spirit is saying we need a little push maybe. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. This is for the Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, but may also be difficult to hear. So some of us are asking Spirit, a group of girls that we talk to daily, and it's like, we've been asking Spirit questions, and it's like, do you really want to hear this? We're scared to hear the answers. So, Spirit only speaks the truth. Speaking the truth with kindness, and the indigo child are adult. So like soul work. Three of Autumn. Following your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compassionate for your creative talents. Spirit is saying learning how to take a compliment. So Renewal, this gentleman reminds us of Santa Claus. This is a positive omen. This is a very rare North American bird. I saw one of these in my backyard last year before we were heading into fall. I haven't seen it since, but it's a very beautiful bird. It kind of looks like a robin, but its back is blue instead of brown. Review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Some of us are only seeing the glass half full, I'm hearing. Don't take for granted what you have, because before, you have no idea when it could all be taken away from you. You can never know too much, or so says the Princess of Autumn. This optimistic and happy young lady simply loves to learn. She's charming and reliable, upbeat, and so very clever. She does have a bit of a mischievous streak running through her, so you might want to keep an eye out for that. Besides being an absolute joy to be around, she's also responsible and wise beyond her years. Did we mention she loves to learn? This gal can be the perpetual student, taking longer than usual to get out into the real world. She also thinks things through way too much before acting. So this is a lot of children, a lot of young people that are now coming to the end of high school, the end of college. I keep yawning. I don't know what it is lately. I've been yawning during my pick a cards. So it's like we're coming to that new phase in our life of going from, where our school career is finished for some, if you're not deciding to go off to college or to further your career and get a master's, and now we're going out to the, quote unquote, real world. And it's like kind of scary because everything you see on the news, but it's like you got to live your life as well. We can't live in our life in fear. So just be that comfort for those kids, coming. Maybe some of them are coming back home. And it's like, that's okay, especially with student debt. It's like, it's impossible to live on your own right after school. Just be there for them. Listen to them. Hear what they have to say. But when she does move into action, everything goes perfectly. So don't live out of fear. I know fear kind of stifles us, makes us not want to move forward. But it's like when we feel fear, it's because we're going to learn something. And sometimes, Spirit will say, we've been here before, remember? And did we let you fall? No, we didn't. So, we got your back. Everything will turn out fine. Don't read too much into this. The Ace of Autumn has all grown up, and the books that were closed are now, before her, are now open. So we're talking about crystal children. We're talking about crystal adults. So, maybe before when you were younger, you saw things, you heard things, you knew things, but you closed them off because you weren't ready. So now for some of you, this door is now opening. Maybe you were scared of it and you didn't want to open this door. So it's like maybe now you're ready. And Spirit is saying, no problem. We're here just like she did. She's learning, study the arts, study your cards, any tools that you use, cherish this gift, and move forward with open arms. The knowledge she has gained has provided the abundance accumulating on her desk. Additional meaning of this card: time to go back to school, study and research, seminars, and courses. Sorry about that. Needing a push to get started, working your way up the ladder. So maybe you're doubting yourself and your skills. Maybe you're, not thinking that, is this just going to be something that I'm interested only for a short term, for a short time? I don't really want to waste my money or my time. And, maybe your partner, your significant other, or your friends are going to be that cheerleader and telling you to keep pushing forward. I love this card. It's very much Leo energy, Scorpio, female energy. It's like, the Leo with the lion. We have the white Bengal tiger here, where it's like, very predominant, very big and strong. Just stand your ground as she stands fiercely in the snow with her companion here. Princess of Winter is a student in intellect. She's endlessly curious about everything. She can differentiate the truth from the lies in seconds, and knows acts and figures that will astonish you. So Scorpios are very good, keen people of reading people. They can sit there, they'll meet someone, within 2 seconds they have you figured out. If there's an exciting new idea being tossed around, you can bet your last dollar that the princess was on the concept from the beginning. She is logical and realistic, but that can make her a bit difficult to get along to. She keeps her emotions fairly well guarded. She can also have a harsh tongue. Scorpios are very much about the stinger, about getting that last zing in. Speaking without thinking. Truly, she doesn't mean to hurt your feelings. She was just being bluntly honest. So try to focus on the message, not the messenger. But if she continually displays hurtful behavior, you don't have to hang out with her. The little fairy from the Ace of Winter is now an adult and as has her companion. She has grown fully into her inner strength and now a powerful young woman. But be careful, her words can be as fierce as her companion's growl. Additional meanings of this card: an unpredictable person or situation, the needs to communicate clearly, an indigo child or adult, aggressiveness, objective feedback. Sometimes you don't want to hear people's feedback because they do it out of a place of jealousy or a place of not understanding. 3 of Autumn. We have much untapped talent and a range of amazing skills. So these are for people that use their hands and their work. They're saying that you have a bunch of untapped talent, especially if you've been doubting yourself. This is just you're just scratching the surface of what's going on. With the double fire and the moon and the sun, it's like, with the Weaver on Monday, it's like the Weaver lit our skills on fire. We are hearing clearly, we are seeing clearly, we are, our tools are coming much easier to us. We are seeing more and hearing more into what the stories are behind when we pull our cards or crystals or tea leaves or whatever it is that you use. That's what they were saying, that, the sky is on fire. So also are your tools. So pay attention. Dreams are more vivid and magical with a bunch of messages. By expressing those gifts outwards, you'll grow personally and reap the financial rewards. Your creativity should be allowed to soar to new heights, only working with people who share your excitement and who enjoy creative collaborations. So people that encourage you. Do not share your ideas with people that don't care. Honestly, don't put it out there for people to criticize you. Keep it to yourself. Be very much a poker face right now. Keep it to yourself. Keep it close to your chest. And like they said, share it with the people that encourage you, that have had your back. Follow your passion when it comes to what you do professionally. If your heart is in your career, then it will shine like a beacon through your work. You can make a successful living through your creativity. You're drawn to what will bring you joy for a reason, and that in turn will lead to abundance. A master craftsman fairy has completed 2 of the 3 crystal calla lilies that were commissioned. He will be rewarded when his work is finished. Additional meanings of this card: being compassionate for your talents, attaining mastery at what you do, working well with others, being a team player, finding or being a mentor. A lot of people out there are seeking mentors, and it's sometimes you learn from your student. The teacher becomes the student, and it's, we're never too old or too young to learn something new. Always be a team player. Always be open to what others have to share and say. It's time for a review. Take note what you have learned so far. Where do you want to go next? It is in that a moment when you can truly reinvent yourself and build the future you want. However, to successfully arrive at your destination, you'll need a very good map. Visualize your possible future. Start taking the appropriate steps. Feel free to ask a friend to help plan out your journey with you. Pay special attention to flashes of inspiration and original creative ideas. So this is very much like the 7 of Cups, where you have all these ideas up in the air. Write them down, especially if you're busy right now with the holiday season, and you can, come back to those ideas, because you might have forget about them. And when you see that list, you'll be like, I remember that. These emphases are part of your life purpose, are meant to guide you on your way to joy. Our fairies are joined by Joseph, the original guardian of the Holy Grail in Glastonbury. In his later years, Joseph allowed his beard to grow. He may remind you of St. Nicholas, holding his list and sitting beneath the holly hawthorn tree, which only blooms at Christmas and Easter. The rabbits, butterflies on the card symbolize springtime, to show the metamorphical moment from winter to spring in your life. So we know that Jupiter has entered, I believe, Capricorn or Sagittarius, I can't remember. But it's like Oprah. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. So your prayers are answered, and you want anything that you've been seeking will be yours. But we still have Saturn under that influence as well, where Saturn is like, I will give to you when I'm ready. Saturn is very, dismissive, and it's like, you wanted it, you're supposed to get it tomorrow. We're going to push it off till January 1st. So if it doesn't happen, don't think it's you. We know that the planets influence our lives as well. Just hold that up. March 1st, It's right around springtime. What was it? March 22nd is the first of spring. So it's just like, it's around spring. Everything will start to be renewed, reborn, rewards. An important milestone, seeing things in a whole new light, a call to fulfill your destiny, releasing judgment of yourself and others, understanding your life's purpose. So stop being so harsh with yourself. If you didn't accomplish everything you wanted in 2019, if you still are passionate about it, try and accomplish it in 2020. Life review. Take inventory of your life, resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So now the Moonology deck. Look at the bigger picture. I believe it's Sagittarius. I can't think because I'm so congested. Work through your fears, and it's a Scorpio. We were talking about how Scorpios can read through everything. They're good readers of people. Don't let your pride get in the way. Nothing will come of this situation. So maybe there's something you're fearful of. And Spirit is saying, don't fear. Nothing's going to come from your fear. So these are your cards for Wednesday, December 18th, 2019. Have a blessed day. We'll see you for Throne Thursday. Have a good one.